We're going to review installation and configuration of a freeGuard Capture 1000. Initially, when you first load up the box, you'll be prompted by the installation wizard. Your first option is your language and character encoding for how the unit's going to record. These are both left at defaults. The next section is your time settings. This area is very important for binding the information to the data that's recorded. We recommend choosing a time server that is sponsored by your local government. The next section, you decide whether you deploy the device in bridge or sniffer mode. Bridge mode simply means you're placing the device in line, where sniffer mode, you're connecting the unit to a mirrored port on your network. One is agnostic and one allows you to have advanced blocking features. The next screen enables you to decide how you want to bind the information, whether by IP, MAC address, or even to your Active Directory server. For our demonstration, we're going to use IP address, but if you wish to configure Active Directory settings, we have a full QIG built into the interface. The next page, you set your IP address information for the unit. It is imperative to make sure that your gateway and DNS servers are set accurately so that the device can do its automatic updates as well as send out email alerts and reports. This next section, you can pre-populate the freeGuard capture with IP address and subnet information so that the unit can already know and assign to different groups different subnets as you declare. Once all these settings have been made, you will return to the user menu. Now we're going to make changes to the recording section of the freeGuard capture. You'll notice some similar settings that you see in the installation wizard are located here. At the top, you'll notice that the freeGuard capture's definitions have either updated automatically or are in the process of updating. In this area, we also have the ability of setting our record settings for all independent services. Whether we set to log, so it records only the instance of the service being used, or the content of the service. We can also choose at this point not to record that service. Next, we can choose whether to enable the LAN-to-LAN recording feature. Depending on your network infrastructure, this setting may need to be enabled by default to record on your network. The next section is the local disk section, where we can specify the retention time for all the data we're recording. Each service has its own set retention time. You'll notice on the left-hand side that we've got an estimate that's based on the time that we've been recording, and it generates an average size required on the disk to record per day. By changing the retention time from 99 days to 10 days, we can see that it automatically updates on the right-hand side to show how much space is required. At the very bottom, you'll notice that it shows a total gigabyte rating. If we were to set this to 0, it would choose not to record the service and would clear the data out immediately as it's being recorded. This particular appliance has a 160 gig hard drive. We have varying sizes of hard drives for different appliances, and these hard drives are interchangeable. The last section in our demonstration is the status page, where we can view system resource usage, such as CPU, memory, RAM disk, and hard drive usage, by maximum peak or average utilization. We can show you current sessions that show all the sessions that are going through the box, whether they're HTTP, instant messaging, peer-to-peer, or otherwise. And then lastly, the event log that allows you to view any instance where someone has signed into the appliance to run a search, remove a record, transfer a record, or make any system changes on the device. This concludes our setup and installation demonstration. For more information, please go to www.freedom9.com.